Hey everyone, so I'm here to show you a bunch of cards that I've made within the last month or so. I just haven't had a chance to make a video on them, but I said that I'm going to try to share more often, so here I am. Some of these cards I have shown on Instagram, but majority of them I haven't. I'm going to try to upload some of the pictures on there soon, but yeah, I'm going to break it up into several videos, so the videos are not too long. I'm going to do one on some cards I made with watercolors, one video on my Christmas cards that I've made so far, and then just other random cards that I've made. So yeah, let me get started. Okay, so the first card that I made is this one, and I used this Simon Says stamp set, Favorite Flowers. I just used that swirly right there and that leaf, as well as that sentiment right there. And so I heat embossed some white embossing powder and then did the watercoloring on it. So I used several shades of pink and then some green for the leaves, and then just used blue for the background. It was pretty fast and easy, and I kind of like how it turned out. So there's that inside, just plain. So this is the second card that I made, and I really like this one. I love how it turned out, and I used this embossing folder that I got. It's from Doris, and I got it at Joann's. When I saw it, I just knew that I wanted to do some watercoloring with it. So what I did was emboss it on some watercolor paper, and then just randomly pick colors. So I try to pick darker colors, and this is how it turned out. I really love it. I wanted the design to stand out more, so I hold on. Okay, so I use my Copic multi-liner to just go over the entire design so that you could see it more, and I think it, you know, makes it pop a little bit more. But yeah, and then I use this, I think it's a Mama Elephant Hello sentiment. I'm pretty sure it is, but there's that. And then inside I just put a little watercolor right there just to give it a little something. But yeah, that's that one. So I like that card so much that I ended up doing another one, and I convinced Mike to do the watercoloring on this one. So I just embossed the design on watercolor paper, and then he picked out the colors and just did it. He is not a crafty person at all, and I can't say that he even enjoys it, but he's a good sport, and I just love the colors he picked out. I think it turned out really cool and totally opposite than the colors that I ended up picking. But yeah, I love it. And this is our first collaboration, so I'm totally going to keep this card. But I did the same thing. I wanted the design to stick out, so I used the Copic multi-liner again for the design. And this time, I just thought this one could use a little, you know, shimmer, so I used my Wink of Stella, and I Wink of Stella portions of it, like I alternated. So like right here I did it and didn't do this one, then I did this one and didn't do this one, so I felt like it gave it a little bit more dimension. And then I cut out this sentiment, and I think this is a Lawn Fawn, thanks, I'm not really sure, but yeah, so there's that one. And then I just, you know, put a little watercolor inside. So there's that. Okay, so I love that technique of dry embossing and then doing the coloring on them. So I did it again with this card. This time I used this Doris embossing folder right here with these various flowers. And so I embossed it. I just used pinks, orange, and green watercolors for this, and then that shimmer is not Wink of Stella. I used some of this Smooch Spritz while the card was really wet, so it just spread it out more. And then again, I used a my Copic multi-liner, but I just use a thinner, whatchamacallit, a thinner pen. I don't know. And then I just use a Hello Sentiment again, but I did it twice so that it would just be a little thicker and pop out a little more. So yeah, there's that. So these are the cards that I made using the Peerless watercolors and either doing the dry embossing or the wet embossing, and I think they turn out pretty well. I really like doing this because I'm not really that great at straight watercoloring, and I feel like this one, it's just kind of foolproof. You just do it and you make it, and I think the cards turn out pretty well just doing that technique. So until I get better at straight watercoloring, this is probably what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys like them. Bye.